Hello, I'm Andy Richard, and today I'll be talking about the pros and cons of multimedia in the classroom. Multimedia in the classroom has evolved rapidly with the progression from VHS tapes to internet sites and classroom learning. Examples of multimedia in the classroom include the use of video, the creation of video by students, the creation of spreadsheets, or development of a website displaying student work. Some of the advantages of using multimedia in classroom is deeper understanding. A benefit of multimedia learning is that it takes advantage of the brain's ability to make connections between verbal and visual representations of content, leading to deeper understanding, which in turn supports the transfer of learning to other situations. All this is important in today's 21st century classrooms as we are preparing students for the future where higher level thinking, problem solving, and collaborative skills will be required. Improved problem solving is another benefit. A large percentage of the brain dedicates itself to visual processing. Thus, using images, video, and animations along with text stimulates the brain. Student attention and retention increase. Under these circumstances, in multimedia learning environment, students can identify and solve problems more easily compared to a scenario where teaching is made possible only by textbooks. Third, increased positive emotions. Experience positive emotions make people see more possibilities in their lives. Using multimedia during instructions impacts students' mood during the learning process. With a positive attitude, they learn better and tend to be more proactive. Fourth, access to a vast variety of information. With computers, tablets, smartphones, and the internet, students are today better equipped more than ever to search and find information they need. Sharing the information and participating in class discussions is done in a more confident way when they can access the information as easy as they can today. And last advantage was world exploration. With the help of multimedia, children can explore and learn about places they would never have been to. In a geography class, students can explore different cities of the world, the tallest mountains, and the most dangerous jungles. In science class, space and planets exploration is now possible. In biology, the dissection of rare animals and different habitats exploration are a walk in the park for students benefiting of multimedia learning environment. Now, we'll shift and talk about some of the disadvantages of multimedia in the classroom, which I don't feel as so much as disadvantages, but in some schools this could be part of it, the disadvantage. Multimedia lessons are components of lessons delivered via video or image require computers, projectors, and other electronic devices depending on the subject and the amount of original material the teacher creates. The expense associated with the quality projectors or computers for every student can be quite high, and the amount of images and videos in the lesson can slow down the delivery and pace of the class as a result. Student access to computers at home may also cause a problem, and varying quality of student electronic devices can create inequity in projects and presentations. And one other disadvantage that using multimedia in the classroom for some teachers could be that the role of the teacher shifts from instructor to facilitator, as the lesson allows students to complete their learning at their own pace as they move through the stages of learning. Classroom management becomes increasingly difficult. This is particularly true with students when they work in groups to view multimedia sources or share computers. Additionally, students who are not proficient with technology may have to spend more time learning computer skills to access the information than focusing on course materials. And my conclusion about the benefits of multimedia learning, although there are many advantages, there are a few slight drawbacks that I mentioned, but I think overall the majority of advantages outweigh the few disadvantages of multimedia in the classroom. And to reach today's learners, teachers must create a dynamic learning environment to keep students engaged. These students have grown up on the internet and they need to be challenged. Therefore, it is no wonder why the EdTech business is increasingly growing and schools desire more and more to create multimedia learning environments for their students.